So, hi. In this video, I'm gonna be showing you 2 or 2.5 ways of, let's just call it a hack client. I don't know. It's basically summoning parts that you write in chat or in this text box, which we'll use later. Let's get into it. Okay, so the first is this script, which is from the Roblox documentation. So what this does is when the player chats, it very simply just prints it. Now this is very simple, but we can use this to for whatever we want to. So if we just get this event called a chat event, we can fire the player's client because we're firing from the server, and then we go into this script which is in the player, and then we get the same remote event, and then we connect it to an on client event, and we also have to remember to, and then we also pass through the message, and here we pass through the message, and then we say print the message. Now you can see instead of printing on the server, it prints on the client and from the local script. So now what we can do is we can say local new part is equal to instance.new message, workspace. So now whenever we do this, it creates a new part in the workspace, or it creates a new whatever we text and whatever we write in the workspace. So if I write script in the workspace over here, we have a script. If I write part, it'll create a part. We can't see it, but I can just lift it up here. And here we have our part. We just summon a couple more parts. And we select them all and move them up. Now I can stand on these. Oh, never mind. Now I can stand on these, and the server can't see it, and it can't see any of them in there. It's now basically flying, and it'll look like that for other players too. So what I'll just do is new part dot position. We'll just, so I don't have to pull them up every time, we just say, so just at the humanoid root part. Okay, so now when we create a new part, it'll be on our position. Part. And now we can fly. And the server can do nothing to stop us, except for just moving us. That's the first method, just doing it in the chat. And also I'm just gonna anchor it. The next one, or the next two, are the UI, and this script is inside our text box right here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna say script.parent to the text box. When that changes, when anything changes about it, any of these properties, we're gonna connect that to a function, and we're gonna call the property prop. And we're gonna see if the property is the text, and it's a string here. You can see if we just write again, the property is a string. So say if prop is equal to text, then we basically do this, but then we do script.parent.text. It's gonna give us a lot of errors because, well, if we write P, yeah, A, R, and a T. So you can't just spam T or just spam the last letter. Just say script. And now the workspace has a billion scripts. And all these parts, non-existent. And the last one this is more like a improved version of the last one. So here we get the user input service, then we search for an input, and then we get the input and the game processed event. See, if we just print proc, you'll see that it is a bool value. Right now it's false because we're just walking around. But if I go into the chat and click, now it's true. If I click on the UI, it's true. If I click up here, it's true. And in here, it is also true. So what we want to check is, if proc is true, then, and when you just say if, and then the name of the variable, then it's automatically gonna, that just means true. So if proc is true, then if input.keycode is equal to enum.keycode.return, which is enter. I don't know why they call it return. There's literally nothing called enter. Then we do this. Now we just comment this out. Also, we want to see here if we write part, it's gonna bug because that's a game processed event. So we also don't want that. We'll just comment this out. And now you'll see we can write in the chat, fine. Or part, it's fine. Oh, that doesn't work. Oh well, but now if we write part, boom. What is it? I don't know, this seems kind of buggy. But now we can summon parts whenever we press enter. And you can only do it once now. But we can not only summon parts and scripts, we can summon whatever instance that new can do. So we can also say explosion. So that's pretty cool. What else can we do? You can add a surface GUI. And then subscribe. Before you go, a tiny little announcement. You might have seen him throughout the video, but we have a new little channel mascot or something. He doesn't have a name, so I'd like some recommendations. And he also has a little hammer, so he can help me fix my bugs. That's all for me, and I'll see you later. Bye.